I had been playing freaks my whole life. Oh, I am the mighty germ who makes children squirm. The mighty germ was my first freak. By day and by night, I keep mothers in fright. In high school, I went to register for cooking class, but cooking class was full. So I ended up in theater instead. I woo with influenza, giving children such a raspy cadenza. Yeah, I've been playing freaks my whole life. But now, I was finally starting to fit in. I was living in San Francisco, go figure, right? The Haight-Ashbury. And it was 1991. I recall the year because I was 28 years old, and that's the year I lost my virginity. His name was Javier Franco, and the guy had such a hot tongue. A few weeks later, I was with my first woman lover, and her name was Roselle Fisher, and she was a kindergarten teacher. I had a job. That's a big deal. I had something. It's a big fucking deal, believe me. I had a lot of friends, and I was exploring my newfound bisexuality, and things were going fantastic. Until the night that phone rang. A few months before this, I'm living in Los Angeles, and it's awful. I'm pursuing a professional acting career. Some of you know about that, yeah? So I'm standing in these long audition lines, and I'm not getting any callbacks. I'm like getting nowhere. So I seek a talent agent, and she says to me, "Honey, what you need is a nose job." I'm like, and what else? I start looking around Los Angeles, and maybe it's just me, but I think what I see are like 13 million body parts surgically altered. I mean, I see these butt tucks, these breast lifts, these scooped out backs, salon tan bodies so glamorous. These would be the people featured in commercials. I mean, even the ugly people are pretty in Los Angeles. And here I am, right? I've been weird looking my whole life. My dad said to me, when you were born, you came out with a funny shaped head with a point on top. And I've got this frizzy hair, right? It's like a knotted mop. And my eyebrows, they poke out like little caterpillars. And I've got this nose that's like Mr. Potato Head, and it spreads all across my face. And okay, I've got these scars on my chin from cysts that I picked when I was 13. And my legs, oh yeah, my legs have always been way too thin. When I was 13, there was this kid in biology class, and like every time they rolled out the skeleton, he'd be like, "Hey, there's chicken legs." No, it's Josie. Is it PINA? Penis, whatever her name is. And go figure, I was a skeleton, but I still had a pot belly. So when my friend Agathea calls, "Hey P, you want to leave LA and come visit me in San Fran?" I cannot get there fast enough. So the next night, I'm in San Francisco, and my friend Agathea takes me to this place called Abel's Armpit Art Gallery. It's a performance art thing. And there's this guy named Abel, and he's got like these checkered pajama bottoms on, and these like beat up slippers, and he's got like specks falling down his nose, and he's like, "Aggie, Nikki, time for rehearsal, girls. Put out the cigarettes." I moved to San Francisco right away. Abel started writing parts for me in his plays. I was the new comic relief. I mean, for $5, we packed the house. Things were looking up. I finally belonged. And until the night that phone rang. Hello? PINA! It's Abel! Hey Abel, what's up? I got an audition for you at the Armpit tonight at 7:30. My friend Unalyn has written a play. PINA, you gotta come. See ya. Oh, that bitch. So I ran as fast as I could to the gallery. And I walked in, and I didn't see anybody. Abel, are you playing some kind of joke on me? I'm about to leave, and I see her. She's in the back of the theater. Wow, she's beautiful. She stands up behind this desk, and she's got these broad shoulders. I can hardly breathe. She's got this long, straight black hair, and I have always wanted straight hair. And she's got these bangs, and she's wearing all black. It looks like it might be Goodwill or something. I sneak a little peek down, and she's got these granny little shoes on. She starts coming closer to me. And she's got this pale white skin without a flaw, and the most beautiful thin nose I've ever seen. And these expressive big marble eyes, and these ruby red lips. And she says to me, "Hello, PINA, Abel told me about you. Thank you for coming. He said you would be perfect for this part. Would you please read for Pinhead Number One?" I didn't know what a pinhead was. A pinhead girl dressed in petticoats carries a lantern. She tiptoes as if she is dancing. She and her brother Folly are circus freaks. My first semester at a state college, this guy, directing his master's thesis project, says to me, "PINA, thank you for coming in. You are the only one in the department that can play this part." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I just got here. Give it to me, all right." I go back and he says, "PINA, are you familiar with Caspar Hauser?" Caspar Hauser is an autistic German man. They believe that he was raised in a cell for 16 years. And PINA, he could barely talk or walk. Would you please start reading it from the floor? I want to be like Father once was. How was that? And he turns to me, "PINA, that was fantastic. Now listen, the character only wears a diaper. Are you comfortable with that?" We never did do the play because there was all these lines in gibberish, and I only had one line in English, and I couldn't get the gibberish. But the pinhead, she had lots of lines. The pinhead girl wears a curious smile on her face. "Knock, knock, knock," said the pea. "Grump, grump, grump," went the old man of the sea. "He's coming, he's coming, he's coming for me. Be you a blind man, be you a deaf mute, it's all the same." I turned to Unalyn and I said, "How was that?" And she said, "PINA, that was wonderful. Thank you so much for coming in. You know, this is a one-act play and we're only going to have about 8 rehearsals. I'll be calling actors tonight. Such a delight. Thank you." After the audition, I raced home to my room in my flat.